The electoral interference case in Georgia is one of the most serious accusations against Donald Trump and his allies. This judicial process, based on the RICO Act, involves not only Trump but also a group of close collaborators who, according to prosecutors, tried to manipulate the 2020 election results. In this video, we will analyze the key details of this case and how its outcome could alter the landscape of the 2024 presidential elections. It all began shortly after the 2020 presidential election, when Joe Biden was declared the winner in Georgia by a narrow margin. Donald Trump and his team did not accept the result and initiated a campaign to challenge it. On January 2nd, 2021, Trump made a phone call to Georgia's Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, in which he pressured him to find enough votes to reverse the result. But this call wasn't an isolated incident. According to prosecutors, it was part of a broader strategy that included the creation of a false slate of electors who signed forged documents falsely certifying Trump's victory in Georgia. This plan was designed to present these electors on January 6, 2021, when the United States Congress was set to officially certify the election results. The use of the RICO Act by District Attorney Fani Willis has been one of the most talked about decisions in this case. Traditionally, the RICO Act has been used to dismantle criminal networks such as the mafia. In this case, it is argued that Trump and 18 of his allies formed a criminal organization with the purpose of manipulating the election results. The indictment covers not just the phone call to Raffensperger, but also coordinated efforts to intimidate election officials and promote baseless fraud theories. Among the defendants are high-profile figures like Rudy Giuliani, Trump's attorney, and Mark Meadows, his chief of staff, both of whom played key roles in the efforts to delegitimize the 2020 election results. If these charges proceed, the defendants could face lengthy prison sentences. However, this case also raises important questions about the future of U.S. politics. How will this trial affect Trump's campaign in 2024? And what message does this case send about the state of democracy in the United States? Despite the serious charges, Donald Trump remains the leading candidate for the Republican nomination in the 2024 presidential elections. The question many are asking is whether this case in Georgia, along with other trials, will affect his chances of returning to the White House. It's important to note that despite the charges, Trump has maintained a loyal base of supporters. In fact, some of his followers view these judicial cases as political persecution. However, for many independent and moderate voters, the accumulation of legal troubles could be a deciding factor at the polls. The Georgia case, in particular, has a distinctive component. It's a state-level process, meaning that neither Georgia's governor nor the U.S. president can intervene to pardon Trump or the other defendants. This increases the pressure on the former president, who could find himself legally impeded from campaigning if convicted before the election. The electoral interference case in Georgia is just one part of the complex legal landscape facing Donald Trump as the 2024 elections approach. This case could significantly impact the outcome. Justice and politics are intertwined as never before, and what happens in the coming months could define the political future of the United States. Now, as more informed citizens, we have the responsibility to do what's right for our country. What do you think about Donald Trump? Will this case influence the 2024 elections, or do you believe Trump will prevail once again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to stay informed on how this and other important cases evolve in U.S. politics.